should you join the Marine Corps for money? Now, I'm going to give you guys in this video the pay from E1 through E3, how things get better after an E4, the different benefits you get, what happens when you enlist again. There's going to be a lot of sauce in this video, but I'm going to start off with why I joined the Corps to kind of give you guys a breakdown of why I became a United States Marine. So the reason I joined the Corps, I did the whole civilian stuff, I did the whole, school, get a good job, go to sales, do all that. I got a job in luxury sales, so I was making pretty good money per sale, $100 per item that I sold, and I would have days where I sold 4 items, 5 items, even like 12 items. So like my typical paycheck was like $3,000 to $6,000 every 2 weeks. I'm gonna be super transparent in this video, by the way. Like, I'm not hiding any numbers. But then I always felt like something was missing. In my eyes, success is defined by purpose and like what you do in life versus money. Like, I feel like money doesn't really strike me as much as some other people. I know a lot of people use money as their like success factor. But my success factor, I just look at it as impact. So like, how much people's lives can you change? What can you do for the outside world? Like, that's big for me. So I was feeling lost in life. I was like, dude, I feel stuck. I feel like I'm doing the same thing every day. It's not actually helping anybody. And I always knew the Marine Corps was a different type of breed, especially in the military. You join the military, you gotta be crazy to join the military. And then you gotta be a little more crazy to join the Marine Corps, because they're literally built on warfighting. You're joining the Marine Corps with the intention that you might go into a combat zone one day. So my thought process was, how much people can I help? How can I impact the world as much as possible? And not only through these videos, but through joining the Marine Corps, I was able to set an example for myself, for my family, for the people around me, and I was also able to pursue the things that I want to do. I joined infantry because I want to deploy to second world countries, third world countries, and I want to help people. I want to help people get back on their feet. I want to impact somebody's life in a big way. So that's why I joined the Corps. Now let's get into the pay, why you guys clicked on the video. So pay as an E1 through an E3, trash. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, don't click off the video because it gets better. But if you are joining the Corps to get a scat pack, to get a Hellcat, to get a nice car in general, to flex your money, it's not happening. Pay as an E1, you get anywhere from $600 to $700 every 1st and 15th, so $1,400 a month, and that is absolutely no money, okay? If you're super young and you don't understand the value of a dollar, that is absolutely no money. Now, E3, it gets a little better. You get, I think it's anywhere from like $800 to $1,000 every paycheck, but E4 and on, that's when things get a little bit better for you. But that's gonna take a couple years, unless you're like really good and you can like get meritoriously promoted a couple times. Then you could get an E4 maybe 2 years, maybe a year. I don't know how quick, just to be honest. But yeah, it's gonna suck. When you first join the Corps, do not expect to make a lot of money. It is not going to happen. Doesn't matter what your recruiter tells you. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna make a lot of money from the start. But here's when things get interesting. The benefits outweigh the pay. So yeah, you're getting paid $700 every 2 weeks as an E1, but you have free living, you have free food, you have free health benefits, you have TA, which is tuition assistance, you have retirement pension started, you have life insurance at low rates. This video would be going on for an hour if I kept listing all the benefits that the Marine Corps had or has. That's what you sign up for. If you're gonna be signing up for the money goes into your benefits. So technically it's already taken out of your check, but you pay for something called the chow hall, which is like this cafeteria, and the food's pretty good. So now you don't have to spend any money on food virtually if you don't want to. You get this thing called BAS, which is like basic allowance for subsistence, so like food. If you have like a family, you can claim dependents, which means you're gonna get a free house. You get something called basic allowance for housing, which you can live off base with. Or if you live on base, they give you one of the on-base houses. So now you don't even have to think about rent. You don't have to think about any living expenses, including food, which is crazy, because now you're saving thousands of dollars and you don't have to pay for any of the major things in life. So think about it this way. Yeah, you're not getting paid a lot of cash to start with, but your benefits are going to outweigh that by a bunch. Now, if you're a single soldier like me, let's say you're watching this YouTube video, you're 17, 18, gonna go into the Marine Corps, you get out, you got $700 every, 1st and 15th, you're gonna go into your schoolhouse, you're gonna eventually get to the fleet. You get to the fleet, you kind of like dorm. It's like college. You get like this room, you get a roommate, there's living quarters, you get like a bathroom, whatever. Now you're a single soldier, you have free living, you go to work every day, you stack that bread up, you go to the chow hall and you eat 3 times a day like a regular person. Now you can save that money, and if you automate your expenses, which is what I already did, you can have your you can start investing. You can start adding into your high yield savings account. You can start your pension. You can have these things automatically taken out of your check because you virtually don't need to spend anything. So now you're getting a jump start on your investments. You're getting a jump start on your retirement, on your high yield savings, just in case something happens. Man. Yeah, you're getting a jump start on all of these things. And not to mention that in the future, you're going to be able to do something called the VA loan, which you can start. It's like a 0% down payment requirement, 0% down payment required. So now you're going to get a full house. And then you're still getting your raises as you move up in the military. There's also small things like when you deploy, you get paid special pay for that, hazardous pay, quality of life adjustments. Like there's just so much different things that are under the blanket if you do your research that's going to match out the pay or exceed the pay in the civilian world. Now let's say you get in the civilian world, right? You're like, okay, the Marine Corps is not for me. You're in the civilian world. You get paid $1,600 every 2 weeks. That's what, $3,200 a month, right? Let's say with tax, $3K a month, whatever, right? You're at $3K a month. Now $1,000, I mean not 1,000, 1,500 to 2,000. For me, it would have been like 2.5K, but let's just be modest. $2,000 goes to rent. You're already at $1,000 for the month. Now $500 goes to grocery. You only have $500 in your pocket already, and not including anything else. With the Marine Corps, all of that is already taken care of you, which is why I always look at it as getting paid more than the civilians, because you don't have to worry about the big stuff. And the next thing, the tuition assistance. A lot of people join the military for college. That is a real thing. The second you hit the fleet, you can start going to college, and they take care of, I think it's up to $4,500 every semester, and they're gonna give you like a list of colleges you can go to, so you can get a full degree for free as a military service member. That's also insane. So you're getting all of these things. The tuition assistance while serving, that is a cheat code. Like imagine you decide to just do 1 term, you get out after 4 or 5 years, and now you have a full degree to go into the civilian world. Not to mention, there's another program in the Marine Corps where you can intern with a company you're interested in working with, and the military will pay you for doing that. So now you're getting paid from the military to leave, to like cut your contract a little early. It's not really doing that, but like you're cutting your contract early to work with this company, and then this company is going to pay you the day you get out of the military. So now you have a job right out of the military. There's so much different benefits that aren't highlighted when you go to the recruiter's office, or that aren't highlighted because people just simply don't know about them. But if you do your research, you're going to be able to take advantage of a lot of things from the Marine Corps. You know, the benefits 100% outweigh the pay. Just once you become, you know, a Marine, like you pass boot camp, start doing your research like a maniac, because once you pass that E3 status, you're gonna get good money. You know, obviously if you're a motivated corporal, if you're a motivated sergeant, you're gonna get good pay, you're gonna get the good benefits. There's gonna be so much different things that are out, like laid out for you. You're gonna be able to use that money as straight cold cash, which isn't a thing in the civilian world, unfortunately, unless you like live with your mom and you don't buy or participate to help with anything. It is very rare to live in the civilian world and have cold cash just ready to go. The Marine Corps, you can do that. You can have straight cash because all of your basic stuff is taken care of for you. So if you gave me an option, I would say join the Marine Corps for money, straight money off the jump. Do not join for that. Have a bigger reason, have a purpose for joining. But look at your benefits, look at what can benefit you in the long run, and how long term you decide to stay. Because if you do a second term, that's a whole nother video, but let's just say the bonuses are insane for second term Marines. But yeah, that's pretty much the video. Let me know what you guys think about the benefits of the Marine Corps. Let me know if you guys think civilian jobs are better than, you know, the Marine Corps, or if you think vice versa. Like this video if you like it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.